Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealer. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we leave up at all times between both of our locations, whether they were shot 3 days ago or 3 years ago, they never come down. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website letting you know that particular unit is no longer available. Also, check us out on Instagram and Facebook. We will have vehicles such as this one we're about to present to you right now, prior to them hitting our website and going through our full marketing presentation. This way, if you are in the market for a specific or hot year, make, and model, you might be able to get a jump on your buying competition. We sell a lot of vehicles before they ever hit our website, so Facebook and Instagram is a good avenue for you to check out. Also on there is a link to our gift shop here in Daytona, where you can buy Hanksters hats and t-shirts and apparel and all kinds of cool garage type items, signs, banners, flags, very cool merchandise that we ship all over the country, so check that out as well. Chevrolets have always been a hot commodity in the muscle car world, and Chevelles are definitely a hot commodity now, and they have been. Today we have a 1968 big block for you. This is an awesome, outstanding car, a car I'm proud to present, and a car I'm very excited about to have to our inventory. It's a car that I think will sell very quickly, so let's check this thing out. 1968 Chevelle. It's badged as a 396, however, it is a 454. It does have power brakes. It does have power steering. It does not have AC. So anytime you're looking at our video presentations and at our photographs on our website, we get asked a lot, does the car have AC? If you do not see an AC compressor under the hood, it's usually a pretty good indication that there is no AC and this car is not equipped. There is a cowl tag up there in the corner on the driver's side. We will have a still photo of that on our website for you guys if you care to break that down. Let's check this car out in further detail. Awesome color. I do not believe it is a factory color, although it may be. I don't know. I don't claim to be an expert in history of Chevrolet. However, it's like a silverish blue color, really cool color. You know, we get a lot of common colors through our showroom, right? Your reds, your blacks, your blues. However, this paint is really, I particularly like it. I think the black vinyl top offsets the car nicely. Paint on the tops of the fenders and the top of the hood, real good condition. It's a driver quality paint. 98.8% of the vehicles in our showroom are driver quality paint. Very rarely do we get a concourse quality paint job through here, but this one, very nice. No blistering, cracking in the paint itself, no fading in the clear, no debris that I can see in the paint when it was painted. So, chrome on the front bumper looks to be in pretty good shape. Same thing with the front grille. It is an SS car, true SS car. However, it is not a 396 as designated on the grille. It is a 454 block in the car under the hood. We pull every casting number off the motor when we do our inspections, and this is a 454. On the driver's side front fender, again, it's badged as a 396. The paint on the fender itself, top, middle, low, everything's real good. Your body lines on the car are fantastic. You'll see that hopefully throughout this presentation. We'll show you shots down the side. 5-star Kragers. Kragers are in pretty good shape. I do not see any pitting in the chrome, any rust on the wheel whatsoever, so that's a good thing. Clarity on the window glass all the way around the vehicle is really fantastic. Front windshield does not look like it has any chips, cracks, scratches. Vinyl top's in great shape, so anytime you have a car with a vinyl top, what you want to look at is, is there any rust bubbling up underneath the vinyl top? Does it make it a bad car if it is? Absolutely not. It's an old car, it happens. However, did the previous owner or the previous person that did the restoration take care of it? And your general problem areas are here where the top meets the quarter. There's no rust underneath here. Another problematic area is back beneath the rear windshield. No problems there on this car either. Window glass on the car, rear quarter window, driver's door window, vent window, all are in good shape. This car does have dual chrome matching mirrors. There is a little bit of patina here on the one on the driver's side. You know, if that bothers you or you want to buy a new mirror, mirrors are cheap. They're like 25 bucks a side. But it has a little bit of patina. But, you know, it doesn't, in my opinion, need to be replaced. Check out your door fitment there to the rear quarter, to the lower rocker. Everything lines up nice and tight. Chrome on the door handles in good shape. Again, paint on the driver's door is in real good shape. Opening up the driver door panel on the car is in excellent condition. The armrest is in good shape. You can see the door panel is not all warped. Interior, so these are aftermarket seats, and these seats, you know what, they're kind of cool actually. They grip you both the sides and the lower portion here. They make you feel like you're kind of in a cockpit, and believe me, in this car you need to feel that way because whoever set this motor up knew what they were doing. I've driven the car and it's fun. Headliner in the car is in good shape. You can see the dome light does illuminate when you open up the driver door. Wood grain steering wheel. Check out that center console. I'm sure most of you know that that is not a staple shifter. That is not an aftermarket B&M shifter. That is a Hurst 4-speed shifter because it is a 4-speed car. Carpeting underneath the Chevelle floor mats is in good condition. You can see that it's not ripped or torn, discolored in any way. Let's see if I can figure out how to put this seat forward. I don't even know if it goes forward. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it does. A little bit. So, carpeting underneath the rear floor mats in good shape as well. The vinyl on the rear seats, you can see nothing's ripped or torn there. What else do we need to look at? We'll look at the interior closer when we're actually in the car, doing the test drive presentation for you guys. Drip rail moldings on the car are fantastic. All your moldings around the vinyl top are in excellent condition. So check out that shot down the side of the car. Rear quarter's nice and straight. Driver door's nice and straight. Front fender's nice and straight. All your body fitment's good. Door gaps are good. Raised white letter BFGs always give a muscle car a great look. How about the deck lid fitment? Rear quarters here, tops of the rear quarters. Deck lid fits nice and flush. Paint on the trunk is in nice condition. Tops of the quarters are in nice shape. Chrome on the rear bumper is fantastic. Down low, your reverse lights. Again, you got a 396 on the rear valance there, right above the license plate. Let's check out the trunk. Trunk is pretty simple on this one. There's no spare, there's no jack, there's no trunk mat. What you see is what you get. Good thing is there's no rust holes, no rot holes. Trunk pan's nice and solid. Continuing on down the passenger side of the car. Rear quarters nice and straight. Passenger side doors nice and straight. All your fitments are good. Your door fitment here to the rear quarter, it's nice and flush. Lines up nicely there to the rocker. Lines up nice to the front fender. I told you earlier in the presentation we do have a mirror on the passenger side. Let's take a look inside the car. Door panels on this car are absolutely fantastic. The armrest is in good shape. You can see the door panel's not all warped at the bottom. Does have that SS Chevelle floor mat on the passenger side as you saw on the driver's side. Aftermarket seat again on the passenger side there. Dash pad's in good shape. Center console's in nice condition. We always give you guys, or try to give you guys, a better look at the car interior while we're on the test drive, so we will do that. Both doors open and close nicely. Paint on the, I haven't seen anything on this car from a paint perspective that I need to show you or that stands out or that's, you know, an issue. Paint on the passenger side front fenders, same as the driver's side. Paint's, it's a nice paint job. It was definitely no $29.95 Maaco paint job. It, you know, there's some good money in this paint on this car. I unfortunately do not have any history of when the car was painted. You know, when the motor might have been rebuilt, when the transmission might have been rebuilt. It never ceases to amaze me that a lot of these cars that we buy, you know, people don't, they'll keep receipts for like batteries and brakes, but they don't have any history. You know, when was the motor rebuilt? When was the tranny rebuilt? When was the car painted? When, you know, it seems like either you have a book of documentation that's 10 inches thick or you have nothing at all. And in this car, you know, anything we have, we show in these video presentations and we try to take pictures of them and put online. We just don't have anything, so. But I can tell you it's a nice friggin' car. But don't just take my word for it. We do a quick 15 to 25 minute video presentation on each one of our vehicles. We try to put you up close and personal with the car and represent the car as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. I deal in these cars every day. I buy and sell a lot of cars a year. I look at a lot of cars. I drive a lot of cars. I'm underneath them. On and on and on and on. So I know full well what this Chevelle should present like from a paint standpoint, body line standpoint, what it should perform like, drive like, feel like, look like underneath. You know, but you may not. Maybe it's been 10 years, 20 years, 30 years since you've been in one of these cars, driven one of these cars. You know, I get a lot of people on test drives that need to get a feel for the brakes, need to get a feel for the shifter. That's why I encourage you to come to Daytona Beach and check it out yourself, especially if you are a first-time classic car buyer. I started saying we do these video presentations. We try to represent each car, you know, paint-wise, undercarriage-wise, test drive-wise for what it is. But maybe you don't agree with me that this car is as nice as I personally think that it is. So that's why I encourage you guys to come in person. We'll pull it outside for you. We'll let you look at the paint in the sunshine. We'll let you drive it. We'll let you look at the undercarriage. Everything that we do in this video you can do in person in Daytona Beach, Florida. We are an internet-based business at the end of the day. We've been selling sight unseen classic cars for over 20 years. We've been very successful at doing so. We move a lot of units between our two showrooms. So we make a lot of people happy. Not everybody, you know, there are people that, you know, think that they didn't get a good car or whatever. You know, we don't please everybody. But we do sell a lot of units between our two showrooms and we do make a lot of people happy, and, you know, it is what it is. We represent the car in the video for what it is and in the photos for what it is, and we answer as many questions over the phone as we possibly can. But again, I definitely encourage you guys to come to Daytona Beach, especially if this is your first classic car purchase. We'll be more than happy to show you the 68 Chevelle or any other vehicle you might be interested in our inventory. Again, we own them all, so we don't have to ask anybody's permission for you to drive them and, you know, go through them. Let's take this 68 Chevelle outside. We'll pull it around, throw it on the rack, put it up in the air, check out the undercarriage, and then shortly after that we'll do a little test drive. Underneath our 68 Chevelle, we will show you why this car is very desirable. First of all, big block, 454. The bottom of the oil pan here looks good, both sides. You can see no leak out of the front seal. Nothing on driver or passenger side of the oil pan. Of course, you got that cross member in the way. Rear of the oil pan looks good. Oil filter looks dry. So the headers don't have any oil splash or residue on it. Transmission, so let's check that out. Everything looks good there from what I can tell. Cross member supporting the transmission looks good. Floor pans look to be solid all the way back. So when you're looking at floor pans, you're looking at, you know, if there's any patchwork, silicone work, any subpar workmanship, craftsmanship in the bodywork. And these appear to be, you know, I don't know if they're the original pans or if they've been replaced. However, they are one solid piece. You can tell all the way back. Frame rails on the car look fantastic, both sides, driver and passenger. The exhaust looks good, both pipes here. Flowmaster exhaust system, you got dual mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. So I started this undercarriage presentation saying that the car is desirable. Look at this, 4-wheel disc brakes on the car. So not just the fronts, front and rears. Hotchkiss rear suspension, 12-bolt rear. This is why this Chevelle won't be around our showroom very long. Gas tank looks to be in good shape. Frame rails, passenger side, driver's side look to be in good condition as well. The drop downs on the rear quarters here looks like metal to metal. Look, I can stick my finger in there. There's no excessive body filler. You know, I can't guarantee you this car is 100% sheet metal without stripping it down, but I can tell you that the floor pans are nice and solid, and all your body lines are nice and straight, and you know, the car's not all patched up and not a rust bucket. This is a very nice car. Oh, by the way, I will be buying 4 new tires for the car. They are out of date. Actually, we already bought them. I just got to put them on. As soon as we're done with this video presentation, the car's going over to the shop to get 4 new pairs of sneakers. So we'll have brand new, same thing, raised white letter BFG tires. We'll have new ones on there. You know, you might want to ask, well, why are you shooting a car before you got the new tires on it? Well, we can only fit, I only have 4 techs. We can only fit so many cars in the shop at once. We can only process them so fast. The rest of the cars are ready to go. I just needed the tires. So like I said, they'll be the same exact tires, same exact sizes. They're already over there, sitting there ready to be put on. Just got to get the car over there and get a spot for it, get a rack open and get them changed out. So you'll have brand new raised white letter BFG tires on this awesome 68 Chevelle. If you're a cash buyer, we will take cashier's check from your bank. We will also accept certified bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is the most common form of payment simply because the funds are there the same day and we can start processing the car for shipment that much quicker. Cars are processed for shipment in the order that they're funded. What about financing options? The collector car lenders we work with will do up to a 10-year loan on this particular car. 10% down is going to be your minimum required down payment, and then that remaining balance is going to be over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever it is you get approved for. There's no prepayment penalty if you pay the car off early. So let's say you get the 68 Chevelle and in 2 or 3 years time you want to pay it off because you come into an inheritance, your retirement fund, win a horse race, who knows. You aren't going to get penalized for paying it off early, or if you want, if you sell it. I mean, a lot of collectors or car enthusiasts I deal with, they like to trade out every year or two and get something different just to have fun with and then do it over again in another 18 to 24 months. So if you are a person that requires financing and you want to do that, they aren't going to penalize you for paying it off early. Once the vehicle is paid, we put it through a pre-delivery inspection process. Check the lug nut torque, check the tire pressure, make sure we didn't lose any lights, wipers, horn, any of that fun stuff. Anything that would fail you a state inspection. Once the guys tell me it's through inspection and ready to be shipped, we call a carrier for pickup if we're the ones handling the shipping. Generally, we can have a carrier here within 24 to 48 hours. It all depends on where you're located at in the United States. If you're in a more remote or rural area, if you're up in the mountains somewhere or in the cornfields, it might take us an extra day or 2 or 3. But be patient. We get you your car as fast as possible. I assure you that. The whole process from start to finish is generally a lot easier and a lot faster than you think it might be. Again, depending on where you're at in the United States or in the world, we might be able to have a car sitting in your driveway from the very first phone call to the time it's actually sitting at your residence or place of business, any 7 to 10 working days. Let's set this 68 Chevelle down on the ground. It's a beautiful day here in Daytona. We'll take it out in the sunshine and see how this 68 Chevelle runs out. Inside our 68 Chevelle, let's start with a horn. Wipers. Turn signals. Driver. Passenger. 15,839 is what the odometer is reading. The mileage on the title reads exempt. Generator, fuel, tack, oil pressure, and temp we'll keep an eye on because we just started the car and it's not up yet. But we are running a big block in Florida, so we'll keep an eye on the temp. Radio does not turn on, does not work, and when you get the car, it won't work either because we don't touch radios. 4-speed, center console's in nice shape. Dash pad's in excellent condition. I told you guys in the showroom there's no AC, so we don't worry about that. No tilt wheel. Headliner's in fantastic condition. Back seat's in good shape. Clarity out of the rear window is fantastic. Clarity in the rear view mirror is fantastic. This is a super nice car. Let's drive it, see how it runs. This car runs as good as it looks. No hands on the wheel. The car tracks nice and straight. Look at that. Perfect. Response in the wheel is fantastic. The steering's nice and tight. Your speedometer is not bouncing around. It's got a little fluctuation to it. It's pretty accurate. It's probably within 3-4 miles per hour. Pickup on the motor is fantastic. We'll show you that here in just a couple minutes. Tach is functioning like it should. Car stops fantastic. Coming up to a red light here, we'll show you guys how the brakes perform. And then when we take the corner, we'll show you how the car performs. And it performs fantastic. I've already driven it. This is one of my favorite cars in the showroom right now, no lie. I'm about to show you why. So here we are stopping. Car stops fantastic. Notice at idle, we're not wanting to stall out. The engine's not running rough, spitting, sputtering. Our temp's coming up. We're within operating temperature. Tach's holding nice and steady. It's not bouncing all around. Here we go. You ready? Let's do it. That's a muscle car. I shut it off about 70. I don't want to get too carried away. I don't feel like getting a ticket or having law enforcement come after me, but this is a sweet car. Whoever set this motor up, set it up correctly. It'll friggin' run. Here we are about 50. No hands on the wheel. Tracking perfectly straight. No vibrations, no engine vibrations, tranny vibrations. Look at our shifter. Barely any flutter to it at 50 miles an hour. It's a sweet ride. Big block Chevelle, 1968. Power steering, power brakes, 4-speed, center console, bucket seats. What a fantastic car. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos we took of this car, as well as this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping to you on an enclosed carrier in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a powertrain warranty. This warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. And again, it covers powertrain. It's not a bumper-to-bumper warranty. If the starter fails, it's going to be on you. Valve cover gaskets start leaking, that's going to be on you. If the battery needs replaced, that's going to be on you. It's just going to cover major mechanical breakdowns, internal components of the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is, within reason, of course. At a negotiated price, that warranty I just spoke of comes off. Also, at a negotiated price, we can help you make the shipping arrangements. However, you will pay the driver on delivery with cash or check. They do not accept credit cards. Maybe you're a collector, you have your own open or enclosed carrier that you want to come pick the car up, trailer to home. That's fine by me. Gives us less work to do. And then, of course, if you're local to us here in Central Florida, you can definitely come drive this beautiful 1968 Chevrolet Chevelle home. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, we do export these vehicles. We export many per year, so we can handle that whole process start to finish if you need our assistance there too. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. And one last time, our website's hanksters.com. Check us out.